gentlemen, at this time, will you please welcome your special guest ring announcer. He is the original Neo Pro Wrestling ring announcer, Mikey Styles!
I told you, Jay, we were pulling out all the stops.
Mikey Styles, and I know this man did. He got slapped around by you a bunch.
All deserve it, I'm sure.
Yes.
But it's nice to see him back in here. He's going to give this thing a go. And like I said, let's go.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Niagara. How's everybody doing tonight?
It looks exactly the same.
Same clothes.
It's great to be back, and it's an absolute honor to announce tonight's JT Playa Memorial Over the Top Rumble. The rules of the Rumble: 2 combatants will enter the ring. Every minute after they enter the ring, another combatant will come down. They're eliminated when they go over the top and 2 feet touch the floor. Are you ready? Our first combatant. Anthony Darko.
All right, Tid, it's that time for the JT Playa, the Rumble.
Wow, and there you see, start this off. Number 1 in this Rumble, 1/2 of the deadly piss beater Venoms.
Yeah, Anthony Darko,
Actually,
one of my personal favorites.
Shouldn't that be 1/3?
Absolutely 1/3, as they like to run their Freebird rules. Look at Anthony Darko. Look how great he looks on camera. This man knows how to work, Tid.
I mean, I've seen a lot of faces in front of the camera,
Yeah.
and unfortunately his has been one of them.
I mean, even Mikey Styles, he looks a little nervous. Darko getting in the ring. I mean,
Right.
that's star power right there.
He's a certifiable maniac, Jay
Yes.
Moore.
Stolen his ring jacket from El Tornado, I believe. But hey, they're the Dirty Venoms, and that's Anthony Darko.
Jeremy Elliott.
There we go, the Karate Man.
The Karate Man is, he's a Neo original, a Neo OG, Tid, from back in the day, and hit the dojo.
And
United
listen,
Family Martial Arts, a big part of it, big, huge sponsor here at Neo Pro Wrestling. Jeremy Elliott, United Family Martial Arts Dojo.
the Karate Man himself with the most amazing red boots you'll ever
Yes.
see.
Yes,
On
ask him
somebody not named Buddy Lane, ladies and gentlemen.
Ask him about his red boots. Maybe he got them from Buddy Lane.
Well, if he did, I'll tell you this right now, Jay Moore, those boots weren't made for walking.
No, that's just not what they'll do.
But Anthony Darko, I feel like these boots might just walk all over you.
Well, I'm interested to see this. I don't think I've ever seen anything between Jeremy Elliott and Anthony Darko, but, you know, Darko's my personal favorite. I got to put that on record, Tid, and I think he would get the better of Jeremy Elliott. It's the over-the-top Battle Royal, the JT Playa over-the-top Battle Royal, and the Rumble. And the rules are we start with these 2 competitors, Jeremy Elliott and Anthony Darko, and every minute a new competitor comes out, Tid.
Well, and you see, Anthony Darko knows how to start it right away.
Oh, yeah, he's a showstopper, baby.
He's definitely got his work cut out for him, because if we know anything about how to lift heavy product, I mean, this might be the one thing.
This could be it right here. Elliott going right over the top. Looking a little like George Animal Steel there. Oh.
Karate Man showing off the karate kicks.
Yeah, nice boot to the back of the head of Darko. It's taking control of the match here. Nice couple chops there on Darko. Oh, big reverse kick, and look at this.
Anthony Darko doesn't know where he is right now, Jay Moore.
Absolutely getting kicked around there by Jeremy Elliott. The Karate Man, as we call him in the old Neo days. He's still a Karate Man to a lot of us.
Man, he is sporting the best Dutch Mantel style mustache I have seen since like what's his name? Robert Burnside's?
Yeah.
Or one of these, like, you know, it's that old Civil War time.
That's
that
absolutely
he's got
right.
going on right here.
I think he's in the wrong business. He should take up some of that stuff. And oh, look at this.
This music again.
Sounds very familiar. This could be interesting right here. So we're getting some technical difficulties.
Well, I mean, that can only be one thing. That can only mean one thing. If it's that much of a screw up and the music hits and it gets messed up that much, it can only be one person, Jay Moore.
Oh, yeah.
It can only be one person.
Benjamin.
Exactly.
Asher Benjamin, the man responsible for taking my manager job in a lot of territories, did.
You got heat
I
with
just
Asher
wanted to
Benjamin?
put that out there, yes. I think he takes it serious, yes.
You know what he doesn't take serious? His diet.
No, and he doesn't take his radio career serious because I've got huge ratings bigger than he ever did.
A steady diet of red wine is what Asher Benjamin loves.
Absolutely. Coming in with the scarf and the sunglasses, well, I guess they're eyeglasses, and getting into the ring. Shades of Bobby Heenan right here. You can tell he's been watching some Heenan tapes, that's for sure.
And this is all the heat in the world on the Karate Man, Jeremy Elliott, because it's 2-on-1 now, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, because you can tell that Darko and Benjamin, they're going to be a team here. And Elliott's got nothing.
Well, it's hard to get anything going when you've got two men. Okay, 1.5 men beating you down like this.
No, that's 2.5 men.
But he's barely a man.
No. You can fit another man in that jacket, that's for sure. He's got one in there. Eating turkey a little early here on the Thanksgiving Jesse Scott Memorial Show.
I heard that singlet actually fits 4 Mayans in it comfortably.
Look at it. What's Benjamin doing? Oh, he's going after the Dutch Mantel.
I mean, he's giving
Stash. Oh, big kick right to the gut.
And just like that, we're going to see who comes out and evens up these odds maybe, or makes it 3-on-1.
Could be a long night for Jeremy Elliott. Be great if his kid was in it. No, it's Scotty the Body.
Combat number 4, Scotty the Body.
Well, this is a man who is no stranger to Anthony Darko or...
Oh, look at Darko on top of Scotty the
Benjamin.
Body right now. Just feeding the Body.
Well, I mean, that's kind of his own mistake for sliding in like that without checking out the landscape.
Yeah, he might have been a little smarter, to lean
Look
back
at the
a little bit.
strength.
Look at this.
Look at the strength of Scotty the Body, hoisting Anthony Darko up like that. He'll never be able to do that with Asher Benjamin. He'll throw his back out, and he'll never be able to walk again.
Benjamin bailed right out of the ring, Tid.
But
he wants
didn't-
nothing.
But he didn't go over the top. Did you notice
No,
that, Jay
very
Moore?
smart on Benjamin. He could win the whole Rumble.
Sneaky. He's sneaky, I'll tell you.
Look at Darko getting caught
Going
again.
up again.
Darko slipping out, sending the Body over. Oh, the Body right back up onto the top. Darko going out. Feet doesn't hit the floor, though.
Stops himself. Oh, slingshot, and Jeremy Elliott comes back in, only to
Genius.
get a huge clothesline off the top from Scotty the Body. Scotty's got to be careful climbing up in the top like that because you could very easily lose your footing, fall to the outside, and then that's it. Even stuff like this.
Combat number 5, Clay Wilson.
Clay Wilson making his way into the Rumble, and this could get interesting, Tid. Where do you think Clay Wilson stands in the Rumble here tonight?
Well, Clay Wilson is a very underrated dark horse, I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people take Clay Wilson for granted because he may not look like your most chiseled, like a Scotty the Body, but he doesn't look like a big old bag of milk like Asher Benjamin.
No, absolutely. He spends a lot of time in the gym and spends a lot of time working out with Jacques Rougeau, I believe.
I think the biggest trouble for Clay Wilson, though, is the fact that he is an outsider here in Ontario. And I mean, let's face facts. This cockiness might get the best of him. Because look at this, Jeremy Elliott going again, right over. No, is he going to be able to skin the cat one more time?
Wilson
Jay Moore?
hanging in there.
Just slides back in under the bottom rope.
Definitely Clay Wilson in huge trouble as soon as he got in the ring. I mean, he hasn't mounted any offense, hasn't tried to get anybody out. It's everybody throwing him out, and he's just getting lucky. Inches from the floor, Tid. Darko working on Scotty the Body. Here comes Benjamin. Oh, I thought he was going to get thrown out there.
Here you see Darko trying to get Scotty the Body out in that corner. Never works out well for anybody.
Look at Asher Benjamin hugging Clay Wilson earlier, like trying to call the troops in.
And here you see Asher Benjamin back in the corner like that, doing the best thing, just staying out of it.
I don't know, there's something I don't trust about Asher Benjamin. I mean, I think if it came down to Darko and Asher Benjamin, he would turn on Darko.
I absolutely agree that he has never done anything in his life that has said otherwise to me.
Absolutely.
He has zero redeeming qualities
He's
whatsoever.
slime, he has no credibility, he's just ripping off other wrestlers by wearing a Bobby Heenan jacket and trying to be Bobby Heenan, and it's just bothering me.
Rumor has it that if you end up going out to dinner with Asher Benjamin, he will stiff you with the bill after ordering the most expensive steak on the menu.
That's absolutely right.
And he orders a dessert? No, 2 desserts he orders and gets them to go.
Take a look at this. Tid making his way to the ring. The professional Jackson Jarvis, and we haven't seen him in a long, long time. Not in the ring.
Jackson Jarvis.
You talk about a guy who goes back a long way here in Neo Pro, Jay Moore.
Well, absolutely. A high school friend, a childhood friend of Jesse Scott, living in Fort Erie back in the day, and competing in the Jesse Scott Over the Top Rumble. And this is going to be something that Jarvis would love to be a part of.
I've definitely been in the ring enough times with Jackson Jarvis to know that he is very cool, very calculated, very concise about the things that he's going to do. And as you can see, he's walking around, taking his time. He's not in any hurry to get in there.
He's not going to rush in the ring. I've managed Jackson Jarvis for many, many years over in the territories, and he'll do things when he wants to do things. That's it.
He definitely has one of the top 3 best mustaches in all of Neo Pro Wrestling. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, followed by what? Dutch Mantel, who's getting thrown out to the floor right now. And
more like Dutch Oven Mantel, if you ask me there, Jay Moore.
Elliott is completely out of it.
Jeremy Elliott, he's taking a nap down in the bottom here.
Yeah. And Asher Benjamin, it's surprising that you don't try to pick him up and throw him over the top rope.
This is Asher Benjamin's idea of taking a knee.
Clay Wilson, he's in trouble on the outside too. Scotty the Body in trouble, and Anthony Darko standing tall as far as I'm concerned. My personal favorite to win the Rumble here tonight. I'm just calling it.
You know, if you think about this, though, I mean, Scotty the Body and Jeremy Elliott are the only 2 that may not end up on the same page. This looks like a whole lot of teaming up by everybody else on these 2.
Absolutely. And thus far in the match, nobody has been eliminated, Tid.
I don't know if you caught that play or not. Asher Benjamin trying to get Jeremy Elliott to smell his armpit.
Well, it would be enough to send me back to the locker room.
I mean, I wanted to say something. We're sitting all the way back here.
Yes. Talking about something that smells, Kawasaki Ron is making his way to the ring, Tid.
Next entrant, Kawasaki Ron.
Oh, Jarvis gets caught by Kawasaki Ron.
I mean, that is a dirty, low-down trick.
Hey, he should have been in the ring.
Kawasaki Ron, you know what? He's wearing this shirt as he comes to the ring. He better be careful. People don't mistake him for a referee. Maybe this is a very good tactic by Kawasaki Ron.
Could be. Fool the crowd into thinking he's a referee, I guess.
Have you ever asked him why Kawasaki Ron? Why not Suzuki Ron?
No, I've never asked him that.
Why not Harley Davidson Ron?
Or how about even a Honda Ron? That sounds good.
Ron. Could have been a Husqvarna Ron.
I'm sure he just internet, popular names, and Kawasaki came up.
Scotty the Body just laying out double splashes to these guys in the corner. Clay Wilson still doesn't know where he is. And now Anthony Darko may or may not.
Jeremy Elliott trying to get together with Scotty the Body here. I wouldn't trust Jeremy Elliott. I'm sorry. I know he's a hometown favorite. I know he's a local favorite here in Niagara Falls, but...
you got heat with Jeremy Elliott?
Yeah.
You got heat with a lot of people, Jay Moore.
That's right. No longer in the business, blackballed, and doing commentary with you. That's how I like it.
Who we got now? I mean, you hear
oh, my God, I can't believe it.
This is the biggest throwback ever.
Yes.
my old tag team partner.
Yeah, part of the Dirty Vets, man. Custom Made, who was part of the original Neo back in the day.
And you hear that music, that's a throwback to the original Hollywood Hunks days with Uncle Custom. And now he's just Hollywood Chunk.
Hollywood Chunk, that's what we call him. And shout outs to Autobahn as well, who was the manager back in the day when Custom was at Neo.
You're not gonna knock down Uncle Custom anytime soon with those kind of tactics.
Look at that, Custom. He's just not even really putting anything into it. He's just having fun in there.
He hasn't even taken his hat off, Jay
Nah. Uncle Cuss, man, out in the ring right now. Look at this. Classic Custom spine buster. And just loving it. Look at Anthony Darko catches Custom. The genius of Anthony Darko. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, nice shot. And look at Darko.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are closed fists. Where's the yellow card here? Uh-oh. Kawasaki Ron.
Look
And here you see Jackson Jarvis and Anthony Darko
trying to get the body out of there. I think that's a smart move. And look at Jeremy Elliott on Custom.
I mean, I think that's a bit of a defeatist purpose.
Oh, look at this! Asher Benjamin has been eliminated. As well as Kawasaki Ron as they bumped into each other. Both eliminated themselves over the top rope.
Kawasaki Ron has been eliminated.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 6. And here comes the next competitor.
Next, Bryce Hanson.
That's right, you hear it right there, Jay Moore. Bryce Hanson, a guy who has come onto the scene here in Neo Pro recently.
Yeah, absolutely. Bryce Hanson been here at a lot of the past few cards.
A lot of you don't know this, but Bryce Hanson actually has lineage to the old Neo days, and not because he's been around long enough, but because of the man that actually trained him.
Who is that?
None other than Tyson Dukes, Jay Moore.
I did not know that, was not aware of that. Yeah, Tyson Dukes, man, who's another shout out as far as I'm concerned to a man that helped build Neo Pro Wrestling and made it what it is today. Former Grand Independent Champion and a hell of a record, hell of a career here at Neo Pro Wrestling. Bryce Hanson not looking too good right now, Ted.
See Uncle Custom trying to get back into the ring because he has been eliminated.
He has been eliminated. I missed that. Jackson Jarvis almost out of there. Hanging on, though. What is this, Ted?
Who's it going to be?
I don't recognize this music.
I bet there's going to be an ooh-ah-ah-ah-ah.
Yes. Somebody's down with the sickness, baby. We're going to find out who it is.
I feel slightly offended. It brings me back to those days that I would use music that had too long of an entrance and made people wait.
Well, we're definitely waiting.
Next, the man made of stone, Michelangelo.
That's right, Michelangelo. Trying his luck here.
Now, Ted, I don't know anything about Michelangelo.
Michelangelo is a very young, very strong, very powerful competitor.
Nice body slam on Scotty the Body.
And you got to be a strong dude to be able to do that to
Yeah,
Scotty
absolutely. Look at this, going right to the top.
I mean, wasting no time. You better be careful, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice elbow onto the Scotty the Body. Picking the body up.
I'm not sure.
Could that be it for the body?
I'm not sure if Michelangelo understands, though, that it's a battle royal, a rumble, if you will. And the object isn't to come off the top and hit people with stuff. It's to knock your opponent out of the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't think that's the smartest move to going to the top rope because it just makes it easier for you to get bumped off and onto the floor.
And here you see Scotty the Body trying to. Is he going to try to suplex Michelangelo out of the ring?
Oh, look at this! Jeremy Elliott has been eliminated.
Out of there, Karate Man.
Has been eliminated.
The body's
been eliminated.
Amazing. Michelangelo standing tall.
Has been eliminated. Introducing our final competitor.
That's
Can you
That's
believe
right.
it, Ted?
No, I cannot, Jay Moore.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. Lazarus looking like Big Paul Varlin's coming out here,
baby,
cleaning house on everybody. Back in the day, I'm telling you, Laz was one of the strongest competitors ever to compete in Neo Pro. And it may have been a minute, but you can see that strength hasn't left, Jay Moore.
That's
that
amazing.
Strength has not left at all.
A man that hasn't been in the ring in 12 years. A man that was a huge star in the original Fighting Spirit, Neo Spirit Pro Wrestling. And Laz looking strong here, baby.
And agile, I must add.
And eliminating Anthony Darko. I can't believe it.
Anthony Darko has been eliminated.
Unbelievable. Crowd yelling. Laz still has it. I think he does. Clay Wilson, is he out of there? He's gone.
Look at that, huh?
Lazarus, is he going to go after Michelangelo here?
Laz
has been eliminated.
Laz looking like a young butcher in there. If you
Absolutely. Just taking control of the match. We still have Jackson Jarvis in the ring and Bryce Hansen. Laz and Michelangelo.
Can we call him that? The Butcher, Lazarus?
I think you might offend Chuck Simpson.
Again?
Well, look at this. Michelangelo has been eliminated.
Michelangelo has been eliminated.
And just like that, we're down to 3.
Wow. This is getting good. Laz probably with the most eliminations here in the Rumble, and the man that's been in the ring the shortest amount of time.
I mean, if we got the past, we've got the present, and we've possibly got the future all
Absolutely.
there right now.
And we're going around the circle here, throwing forearms at each other. Lazarus mixes it up, and the boys are on Jackson Jarvis right now. Jarvis backed into the corner, and
he does not like that.
He doesn't
like that one bit.
What's Jarvis yelling? Is he getting out?
This is smart. He went under the rope.
Yeah.
He went under the rope.
He's not eliminated at all, but referee Brian Renda trying to get Jarvis back into the ring. Obviously, you can't be outside on the floor, Jarvis.
You know who Jackson Jarvis reminds me of, Jay?
That
physique of his. Not even so much the head. The head makes him look like one of those bad vaudevillian landlords that's going to tie you to the tracks. But that body is very Rick Rudish. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what the professional told me. And Jarvis, he's out of here.
I mean, he's not back in this ring, and that just leaves Bryce Hansen and Lazarus in here taking each other out with double clotheslines.
Wow, this could be interesting. Can you imagine if Laz picks up the victory here? Look at Jackson Jarvis going over to the Jesse Scott Memorial table.
What is he up to?
Where you see all the old...
Look
at that. He's got Jesse's chain.
Wow.
Wow. Can you believe what's happening here, Tid?
Mocking Tiberious.
A man that we're having a memorial show for. That is disgusting. You got to admit that. Tid, I don't care. That is disgusting.
That is absolutely preposterous. This is uncalled for. Look at him making a mockery of why we're actually here.
Yeah. He has sunk to an all-new low here. Jesse Scott's old high school friend, and look at this. Boot right into the face of Lazarus, and Jarvis has made his way back into this match here with the Jesse Scott chain around his neck. Sending Laz off, ducks under a clothesline. Jarvis catches it. Could this be it for Laz?
Whoa.
It is! What a big elimination with the Jesse Scott chain.
Lazarus has been eliminated.
That is a huge upset.
The chain is giving Jarvis power. His childhood friend Jesse Scott sending in the Tiberious King power through the chain, Tid.
Is this what you're trying to tell me? Is
Well,
that
look at
he's
it.
channeling his
He just
inner
eliminated
Jesse
Laz.
Scott?
He just eliminated Laz, and now Jarvis with a handful of the chain right into the face of Bryce Hansen. It's disgusting, yes, but this is interesting.
Hansen trying to fight back out of the corner. What's he going to do with this chain, though?
He's feeling the great Tiberious King through the chain.
The referee should be doing something about this.
Doing what? It's the Rumble, Tid.
But there is no use of weapons, Jay Moore. This is what I'm telling you.
Well, I think the referee's just as shocked as everybody else in this building. He took the Jesse Scott chain, the actual chain that Tiberious King used to wear to the ring.
And you see that chain just came off of Jackson Jarvis. Bryce Hansen has a hold of this chain now. Do you think he can draw some powers out of this, Jay Moore?
Well, I think he's going to try. He's doubling up on it, Ted, and look at this. I think he's feeling a little Tiberious King here.
I mean, you can hear him saying, looky here, looky here. Look at, here it comes. Couple of punches, couple of 1-2, 1-2s. That left is just busier than a three-pecker billy goat, Jay Moore.
Absolutely, shades of Tiberious King, channeling Bryce Hansen through the chain.
That's going to bring you up a couple of octaves right there.
Jarvis in huge trouble. Bryce Hansen pulling Jarvis in. Oh, snaps his suspenders. Picks Jarvis up. Could this be it? Atomic drop. Hansen sending Jarvis off. Catches Jarvis. Tiberious King style with that backbreaker.
You know, Bryce Hansen with that chain around his neck looks like a young pit bull, if you will.
Absolutely toughens the kid up a little bit.
Little Gary Wolf going on in there.
A little Gary Wolf going on. Oh! The finishing move of Tiberious King right there. Look at here.
But now he's got to pick him up and throw him out. Jackson Jarvis is dead weight right now, Jay Moore.
That's it. Jarvis is fighting two here. I'm telling you. He's fighting Bryce Hansen and Tiberious King in this match.
Look how strong Bryce Hansen is, though.
Both men trading elbows. Jarvis on the outside of the ring. However, look at this. Uh-oh. Both men on the outside. Who's going to hit the floor first? We could see an elimination here, Tid.
This is what it comes down to right now. Jackson Jarvis has to be careful throwing that forearm right into that chain like that. He could break his own arm, Jay
Absolutely.
Moore.
Look at this, grabbing Tiberious King chain. And eliminating Bryce Hansen.
The winner of this match, the professional Jackson Jarvis.
I'm sorry, Tid. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Using the man we're having a memorial show for, Tiberious King, using the actual chain that the man used to wear and getting the Tiberious King powers and winning the 10-man over the top rope rumble.
It's preposterous to think that he would stoop to those kind of levels, Jay Moore, to actually get a win in a JT Playa over the top rumble like this.
I'm personally disgusted by the whole thing, Tid. I'm taking a break from here, my man. I'm out.